Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Theodore Campbell once again. I'm here with my partner.
Hey, I'm Bianca. Nice to be back with you guys again. And I don't know, y'all. These videos be getting a little tiresome to me. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't know.
Well, I have my opinion on why it's tiresome to her because, she like to live her best life. She be going on all these trips and stuff like that. So
making up stuff. I don't go anywhere.
she be living her best lives, man.
I stay at home.
For us regular people, we ain't got like that.
You be all over the place, and then you're gonna talk about me
driving a truck. That's not all over the place. That's not fun.
Okay, I know we got a topic, but the reason why it's tiresome to me is because, have you ever had like a goal or something you want to do, and it just seems like it's not picking up fast, or not even fast. It's not picking up at all, or it's just not giving what it's supposed to give. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, I know that when we started recording, we're not recording for our health or anything, even though it's fun, talking to you or whatever.
Right.
We talk anyway on the phone. So this recording thing gets a little bit tiresome. And I just want, the viewers, you guys share this video, share our videos, share our channel, comment below. Let us know what you're thinking about our videos. That would be super cool because we need some feedback.
That's true. Well, it's funny she said feedback because I want to know what you guys feel about this because
this is doing nothing, by the way.
Where you lifting?
It's freaking 5 pounds. So I'm gonna have to get one of these.
You need to get back in that gym.
I know it's awful. It's really no excuse. I gotta go back, but I got some more weights.
I ain't gonna lie. Me too.
I got some more weights, but anyway, I'm sorry to interrupt. What were you saying?
No, but I was saying, the one thing that gets me about the hip hop industry, right, is you got these multiple artists, you got these rappers and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Now, don't get me wrong. When somebody passes away, it's a very, very sad situation, right? Yeah. You don't want to ever hear nobody pass away. Mm-hmm. But what gets me is when you have these certain type of artists that they rap about the negativity, they rap about the gangster stuff, they talk about keeping it real and I'm in the streets, I'm keeping it gully. But when something street happened to them, we want to get in our feelings, talk, oh, well, R.I.P., he was a real one. This shouldn't have happened to him. When at the end of the day, this is what these people was talking about. They was talking about that keeping it real stuff. And they were talking about that shoot 'em up, bang, bang, bam, bam, bam. But when that shoot 'em up, bang, 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 bang happens, it's like,
surprised.
Right. Like, that's what shocks me. What about y'all? What did you think about that?
I mean, it's not shocking to me, people gonna act surprised. It's not surprising either. So I'm like, I don't know. It's just like annoying to me more than anything. It's not surprising that, people, don't expect to die or don't expect, to live out the things they say. But it proves over and over that life and death is in the power of our tongue. Whether you believe in the Bible or whatever you believe in, it's just like your words really do have power. So what do you expect? So yeah, not frustrated to me at all. It may be a little annoying, but then again, it's like, who do you feel like is surprised? The fans, or what do you think? Like, who's surprised? What are you talking about?
I would say more the fans, because at the end of the day, the fans support the shoot 'em up, bang, bang stuff. But when shoot 'em up, bang, bang really happens, it's like they act like they surprised. Like, this is what comes with it. And I'm not trying to be funny, but us Christians, we should be more in tune than anybody. We know that life and death is in the power of the tongue. So why
do you say like us Christians though? Like, Shouldn't it be like more of a general thing? Because everybody should know this by now. Remember, you talked long, and I'm sorry to cut you off, but remember, when we first were friends, it's something you said I just won't forget. Or you just really made the relation that even biblical principles or whatever are correlated with worldly principles, or
Right.
one thing pretty much equals another in both worlds. So just
Mhm.
not even talking about Christians, because if you're talking about Christians, then I said that they say that a group of people say that they don't listen to that anyway or entertain it. They say, I'm saying, so beyond that spectrum or that, should it be that everybody should know that your words have power, or everybody should understand that?
It should be. You know why I said it should be? Because it's funny how we pick and choose where we want to believe certain aspects of life, and then we throw other aspects of life away. Because if you notice, a lot of people want to talk about, oh, yeah, you have to have affirmations, or you have to manifest certain things in your life. We always speak these things. We go on the internet, we go post these memes that you need to do these things. But when you really live it out in your life and you really see it play out in your life, we want to act surprised.
Mhm.
If a rapper is talking about death, 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 kill, 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 why you want to be surprised when he get killed?
But I want to go beyond, that single rapper, facing unfortunate or less fortunate situations. I would want to say that, okay, if we are mass putting this music out to everybody, and
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people, I don't know, millions of people listen to it, then what are those seeds being planted in each person? It's not even just that I listen to it and that person saying that about themselves and their lifestyle, but then I take this on for myself and my lifestyle. So then if I'm listening to it, so then that seed is then planted in my life. It's not really like you're speaking life in those moments. So it's like a seed of death or poverty or um all of this bad stuff is being planted in each individual's life. And I think that does attest to why the world is the way it is now, especially, the United States. It's a lot of people, we're
Right,
failing, you know what I'm saying, in a lot of areas. So I would credit a lot of it to the music, some music that
right.
we listen to.
Well, I mean, you gotta understand. Even we talk about Satan, right? He uh wasn't he like over the music section when he was in God's kingdom?
You working me because I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't know.
That's what I heard, at least.
No, it's
That's
not
what.
about the Bible or whatever. I mean, yeah, that's what you've heard. That's what we heard, right?
All right. So why wouldn't you
but
think? Why wouldn't you think that he had a certain dominion over certain stuff that he had dominion over when he was even doing the right things?
or that music, why wouldn't we think that music is as influential as it is? You know what I'm saying? Either way. So,
Right.
but we know, because, music can be beneficial or it could be detrimental. It doesn't, it has both of its effects. So if you think about like classic music and all that stuff, and they say, oh, you put the headphones on the baby's stomach and the baby's really going to be super smart, which a lot of times the children do come out being like little geniuses, right? And then on the other hand, other types of music could, I guess, basically deem you poverty stricken for the rest of your life, depending on what you put in your what you're feeding yourself. So even if we don't talk about Satan and all that stuff, it's the fact that either one of the on either side of the scale, it has the ability to influence or your life, and those are those words being said, you know. And then if you even try to get deeper, they talk about all these frequencies that's all in the music and stuff, and that the frequencies have certain vibrations and all that stuff. And you could just go down the freaking rabbit hole about that and it'd be like, oh wow, so if you don't even talk about Satan, think about it. Just on either side of the scale, music in general can affect you. It does.
And most people they always go to gangster rap and stuff like that, but
Mhm.
it's music period.
Yeah.
Because I can name multiple artists that talk deaf in their songs,
Mhm.
and they ended up passing away. Like Luther Vandross, he talked about he wanted to dance with his father again.
Oh wow,
His father was dead.
you gonna take it there?
I'm gonna take it there. He said he wanted to
Shut
dance with his
up.
father
That's
again.
what you gonna take it there?
I'm gonna take it there.
What?
Yo, oh, I got more for you. We talk about Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson's last record that he was trying to put out was This Is It. So he was putting in their universe, this is it.
Well,
now
see,
he might not admit that
and
it was it, like he was gonna
well,
die.
maybe he might have. I believe that people know, like they have. Sometimes I get some kind of inclination about a thing, and I feel like I have some kind of insider information on it, right? When it comes to me in my life, right? So with them, maybe they knew, maybe they were serious about that thing. It doesn't mean they weren't serious. And even the rappers who talking all that stuff, maybe they really have something that they know and we don't know. You know what I'm saying? We don't know.
Tupac last one of his last singles was I Wonder If Heaven Got a Ghetto.
You reaching, man.
One of Biggie's album was Life After Death.
Give us more. Look at you.
Let me think if I can think of another one.
What was DMX? Anything with him?
No.
Pop Smoke, I think, had something. I don't know what it was.
I can't think of them.
Did
But
Pop Smoke have like a video with him, like at a funeral or himself, in a casket? I don't
really? Yeah, I didn't follow Pop Smoke.
Me neither. So yeah, I'm just looking it up to see.
You gotta be careful with these messages, man, because see, the enemy will trick us to say, "Oh, it's just words; it don't mean nothing," but it means a lot. It really does.
Mm-hmm.
It really does.
Yeah, it does. But I think what was the original point that you were getting at?
The original point I was getting at was, like why we allow certain music, like, what was my original point? Yeah, we went way off, man. What was the original point?
I don't know.
What was the original point?
You were talking about like the music and people saying stuff or rapping about killing and shooting and all that stuff, and when that stuff happens, then people act surprised. So yeah, we definitely need to you can't make a separation between the music and what's actually happening in this reality. The music is actually aiding and contributing to our reality that we're living out. So, people like to say, well, that's just music, set that aside. And this is life. People still shouldn't be killing. But no, if you're constantly in bed or drilling that into your conscious, whether you're out working out, you're riding down the street, you're listening to it when you go to sleep, when you wake up, you're listening to it again. That's why I really don't like to listen to music when I wake up necessarily. I don't care if it's R&B. I really don't care to listen to it because a lot of it is sex driven. And then if you go to rap or whatever, then it's like, like you said, it's embedding this stuff into your conscience, and you cannot make that separation from what's being said and spoken in the songs and real life.
It's a deep rabbit hole. That's why we did this video and we got lost, because it's so deep.
Well, you got lost. It wasn't me. Yeah.
So what was you talk about in the beginning? Since you say it was me,
it's what you said. It's what you said.
What did I say in the beginning? What did we start with?
You were saying something about shoot them up, kill them, bang bang. That's the words you use when you're saying that people act surprised when the rappers die, or they act surprised about it. That's what you were talking about. You got lost. But anyway, we can't we're learning that we can't make those separations between, what we're even if you're reading something and it's like, what are those books like erotic books and stuff?
Oh yeah, that.
Or if you
Well, again,
watch pornography, can you say that word? If you watch that stuff online and all that stuff, whatever you putting in your mind or feeding, that's what's going to show up.
but then we learned that words are seeds. So you say words, they plant seeds into our soul,
So, just into your life,
huh?
just into your life, yeah.
Exactly. Like you was talking about erotic. You read that type of stuff. That stuff starts to manifest stuff into your life.
Or and that's just really what your focus becomes, I believe. So it's why you have to be careful about what you're feeding yourself. It could be food or music, whatever it is.
Right, right.
That's pretty much it, though.
Yo, people, be careful what you're taking in and what you're saying out your own mouth. Like these artists, they might have thought it was just songs and that it was just words. They're constantly rehearsing these words and it manifests into their life.
Hmm. That's it.
Like when Biggie made the album Life After Death, I didn't think he planned on dying. But
Well,
he found out what life after death is
yeah,
because he kept preaching it in his life.
I don't really know what was being spoken on the album, but I believe that, just think it could, if you were Christian, it could sound innocent because it would be like, where they say you should die to yourself and then live your life for God. Maybe, I mean, I don't know what the intentions behind any of this stuff is, but, you just have to be mindful. It's important if I think that we only have this life right here, you know, that's what I'll say is because once you're gone, even though people believe they have eternal life, once you're gone, you're not here, in the physical. So physically speaking, if you feel like your life is important, why would you not be mindful of what you're speaking and, feeding yourself? And that's it.
I don't know where we started, but I like where we ended.
He never,
So
I don't really know why we even why, just why. I don't get it. But anyway, y'all, we would love for you guys to share this video, like it, comment down below if you have any type of feedback, and we'll be looking forward to hearing from you. Until next time.
y'all be blessed, everybody.